Hey guys, welcome back to Clover Knows Pets. I'm Clover, and today I have a very special announcement to make. So I've been keeping, what are they called? Mourning geckos for a pretty long time now, about 6 months to a year. I'm not actually sure, I wasn't keeping track. But yeah, I've pretty much just had them in a bioactive 10-gallon, and I had these little, tubes. They're actually from sponge filters for aquariums. Random, but yeah, and I just put them on the sides of the cages because of the cage because mourning geckos are a very special species. They are parthenogenetic, and what that means is, well, they reproduce through parthenogenesis. They are an all-female species, and you can have a single female all alone their whole life from the moment they hatch out of an egg, lay eggs, and those eggs will be fertile and hatch and have more babies. It's quite amazing. Being an all-female species, that means that they are making exact clones of themselves. So that is the only reason I have not named them, is because they are quite literally exact clones. So, yeah, not quite possible. But yeah, I've been patiently waiting for their eggs that they laid in the tubes to be hatch ready, like time for them to hatch. I've been waiting for a very long time, actually, and I finally had my first 2 eggs hatch. Now, unfortunately, one did hatch in the cage, and I'm not sure, I'm not positive, but one of the parents might have eaten them. I'm not sure which one is the mom, but who knows. But one of them might have eaten the baby, because they do that. That's natural population control. But luckily I was able to catch it, and now that I know the signs of a mourning gecko hatching, I am now able to catch it, and I put the tube in a separate container. This is what I'm going to be keeping the babies in until they get older, and one of them hatched. Yeah, I've never seen such a tiny little being. Is like around an inch long. Absolutely adorable and so tiny. And yes, I'm in a bathtub in the bathroom. That's pretty much the only place that it's enclosed enough that I feel safe holding one. I have like the drain plugged, I have all this stuff to try and make it safer, but yeah. So I'm going to attempt to handle them for the first time because I do want her to be handleable from birth. Like, I want to handle her all the way up to adulthood so that I can have a tame mourning gecko, which would be one of the first around. I mean, you really don't see it very often. I know there are some, but very rare. But alright, gosh, I'm oddly nervous about this. I don't know where she is. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So this container, I actually just got it from the dollar store. It works really well for some reason. I think it's made for food, but it has a safe plastic, and it's not airtight, but it does have very, very small openings, like even this little guy couldn't get out. And it has this opening, which I placed a food dish on the side. I put this on backwards, but that way I can just quickly put my hand in and out, and that way I don't have to open the whole lid, which is something I see a lot of people having problems with. It also has a lip that ridges over, like a little ridge, which makes it a bit harder for them to get out, and a bit easier for you to notice and be able to act quick enough. But if you don't want to use this and you have to actually do stuff, ta-da, the lid comes off. And oh my gosh, this tiny, tiny little baby. Look at that little thing. Oh my god, you can't even see him. But so, I made this food dish myself. Are you shedding? Is your first shed? Oh my god, that's adorable. I made the food dish myself. I painted it with acrylic paints, and it's made out of a insulation foam board. It is plastic, and it was burnt in a safe ventilated area, outside of the range of our parrots, and not in an area that is heavily populated with avian species. That way it is safer. Yeah, and then I pretty much made a hole in the top, and I had bought a while ago when I first got mourning geckos, to think ahead for it, I bought little ink caps, and they're the, like, what you'd put tattoo ink in. for tattoos, and those are the perfect size for baby mourning gecko food. And that way I'm not wasting a lot of food, and I save space. Now, I might end up, just for convenience, using a larger one. I'm not sure if it's going to hold moisture very well or stay moist overnight. But until she's a bit bigger, she is going to be eating only springtails, possibly some fruit flies. Not sure, but yeah. I've never done this before. I've never even, yeah. So, I'm going to attempt to handle her. Gosh, I'm really worried. You okay? You're alive, so that's good. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the smallest thing ever. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. They look like they do as adults. Do they jump? I don't think they jump at this age. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't want him to escape, so I'm going to set him back. Alright, he jumped. So they do jump. Oh my god. This is amazing. Gosh. Alright, but yeah, I'm also going to add in more than just a plastic container. Because right now it's quite boring in there. I have some sticks. They are maple sticks that were collected from my pesticide-free yard, and it is not chemically treated. There is no any of that in my yard, and don't worry, I baked these in order to sanitize them. That was at 250 degrees for 30 minutes. That way all of these are completely sanitized and safe to use. Although, even if not, they'd probably be safe to use still because, well, I don't have reptiles in my state aside from a few snake species. But, yeah. So I'm just going to add in a few. Yeah. And don't worry, the tape that's holding up the tube here is not exposed. So it cannot injure she cannot get stuck to it. Alright, I think I'm just going to do that. Yeah, for now. I might make it more complicated, or I might add some more hiding spaces, but the fact that these sides are fogged like that also makes it easier or better for them because it feels more like hiding. But yeah, yeah, thanks for watching. This has been a long video, but oh my gosh, this is amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching.